Welcome back to Rockstar Dad Money Funsters. Rock and roll.
Yes, YouTube, how are you doing? We're back. We're back after a couple of months. We had a bereavement in the family and I've taken a couple of months out just to chill out, just to get back to things, just to get a new haircut, grow a new beard. It's all change, but life is all change. Today we are looking at our old friend ALIP and he's doing the theme music from the programme Goosebumps. Now, I was a little bit older when Goosebumps came out. I remember I was at college, but I remember seeing the programme on TV and it was like pretty scary for kids. I remember it looked a bit full on, a bit too... Anyway, ALIP tackling Goosebumps. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. It's good to have you here. Let's do a little introduction. Welcome to Rockstardaduk, baby. If it's your first time, hit subscribe. It's right down here. We're gonna be viewing videos for you today. And it's ALIP and he's coming up right now. Yeah. So yes, all across the world, my friends over in the Far East, in the Middle East, all over the world, in America, welcome back to Rockstar Dad channel. I am going to hammer this over the winter months here. In the UK right now, it is the last day of summer. It turns into autumn tomorrow, which means lots of rain and lots of cold, which means I will be stuck in the house, which means lots more videos for you guys. Okay, ALIP Goosebumps, let's go. Okay, let's stop it for a minute just there. Let's have a little talk about what we've just heard. As ever, impeccable right hand playing. Now, a little tip for guitar players, which I'm guilty of all the time when I play. I play too hard with my right hand. So when I'm playing and I get excited, I hit too hard. Now, when you force too hard, you get tension. And tension is not a good thing for playing guitar. Now, a lot of guitar players think you got to hit it hard to make it sound nice. But if you try it out, if you pick your guitar up, you'll find a sweet spot when you're picking notes that won't be too hard. It'll kind of be somewhere in the middle. Listen. Here's a really hard note. Now, sometimes I want to hit it that hard, but if I'm trying to play fast stuff, play it hard, I can't really get any faster than that. Little tip for you guitar players. Brilliant playing. Obviously, the guy's got a brilliant ear because he's working all this stuff out himself. And some of those chords ain't easy to pick out when you actually listen to the track. If you're doing an arrangement of a piece that hasn't been done before on YouTube, then what you're going to find is you have to use your own ears to transcribe it onto your instrument, which is really tough. You've got to use your ears, you've got to stop the recording, try it out, play it again. Oh, that's not quite right. It takes a long time, so hats off to ALIP. What a performance, great stuff. Let's continue. Yeah, baby! Yes! Brilliant. What a great performance. Loved it. As usual, the arrangement is impeccable. The technique is impeccable. What I'm going to do, I'm waiting on the wee man coming in now, my son, my eldest son, and he hasn't heard much ALIP Bata, so I'm going to introduce him to ALIP Bata this afternoon, and we'll see what he thinks of ALIP Bata. So check that video out after this one. If you want to hear my music, it sounds like this.
In the middle, yeah, yeah.
And if you are feeling funky, you can subscribe to the Patreon account. And the Patreon account, I upload lots of live stuff, so you get to see the live shows that I play myself. Tonight I'm playing with a banjo player and a fiddle player. Little shout out to one of my students at one of the schools that I teach at. So it was in the summer. I didn't have time to say thank you, but I love wearing piano ties at school because I've got to wear a tie at this school. So I thought, well, piano tie. I'm a music teacher. I've got to wear a piano tie. So he went out and he got me this. If you're watching, thank you, man. It's much appreciated. You almost made me cry when I got it. It was brilliant, brilliant. Right, guys, so stick around to the next one. Like I said, I'll be around all winter here in the UK doing these videos. I've got to mess around with some of the settings on this stuff till I get it back to normal again. But until then, peace. Yes, man tap.